you solo.
I'm happy to hear, and I'm happy to see that below the camera. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's been awesome. I never had a failed live stream with it.
Happy to hear.
Yes, but I'm excited to see what you've got rolling out this year at NAB.
Yeah, so we have a couple of things. I'm holding the latest product coming from LiveView, which is the LU300S. It's similar to the LU100, to the LU300, but it's a completely new unit. And I think the main two differences here, it's 5G native and it's 4K. But it's not all about just the broadcast unit that we have, because if you look up there on the wall, you'll see moving live into the cloud, which is the slogan of this year's show. The units are great as it is, but they are much more than that. They are actually gateway to everything that we are building in the cloud to help broadcasters, sports organization, and others manage their stream over from contribution all the way to distribution.
Well, since COVID, everything's pretty much moved to the cloud and virtual events and virtual things, right?
Yeah, it's been very tough 2 years, but in those tough 2 years, LiveView actually grew because of social distancing, because of enterprise companies couldn't do those annual summits. Weddings, unfortunately funerals, sports events, no attendance, no people actually watching the shows. So we actually came there and saved the day. We've been able to do remote production, where you check just the cameraman going into the venue, and actually all the production done in the back. And we've did a hell of number of live events, whether it's, like I said, sports, house of worship, education, telemedicine, the list goes on and on.
That's fantastic. And you mentioned weddings. We have a side company called Wedding Livestream. So when the pandemic started, obviously our business increased a lot. So it was good. It was good, good and bad.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'd like to know a little bit more about the LiveView. You mentioned it has 5G, and I think it has like 4 internal modems or something like that.
So this unit has two internal modems, which are 5G native. 5G native, what does it mean? The 5G has completely different antennas. So when we went to 5G, we had to actually design the unit from scratch. So there are 2 internal 5G modems and 2 external LiveView 5G modems that you connect. So the total 4, but overall 6 connections, because if you add Wi-Fi and if you add LAN, you get a total of 6 connections. In addition to that, it's an SDI or an HDMI that you connect, a battery that lasts for 3.5 hours. So in terms of unit size, it's the most compact that you can find. But right now, when we elevate the production into the 5G and to 4K, I think we'll see more and more production companies using that type of unit, not just the broadcasters.
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned it does 4K, right? So it does 4K in HDMI and SDI?
Yeah, it does. So and also LAN connectivity. So yeah, this is a very robust unit, and I think that there is a great future for that, because as you see, most of our units are getting smaller and smaller. Technology allows that, and 5G will do tremendously change the industry for us, because we see 5G as a huge opportunity for us actually to grow and to build more business than what we do have right now.
Absolutely. And I think I read that it also acts as a data bridge, right? So you could use this for a Zoom meeting in a remote location?
So all of the units actually allows you to do 2 things. One of them is to stream or to store and stream, and the second one is data bridge. Data bridge actually turns that unit into a hotspot. So we take all those SIM cards and merge them together, building a hotspot, so you can actually access from your computer to this unit. So if you're in a remote location when you don't have any internet, this becomes your internet hotspot, portable internet hotspot, that you can do anything. Interestingly enough, we just equipped orphanage in Chad with LiveView units to become data bridge to allow them to do remote learning. So that's kind of when you think about the applications, I think that's a great example of application, taking it to the third world, taking a LiveView unit into orphanage, remote area when there is no connectivity, no internet connectivity, but they do have cellular connectivity. So now they have Wi-Fi in the orphanage, allowing the kids actually to browse and learn.
That's fantastic. It's going to change a lot of lives, I think.
Indeed. I do think that especially in places where there is remote location, where the internet does not exist, LiveView units can become a solution for that, providing internet for those remote locations.
So it's kind of taking the place of a satellite truck.
Well, we started the business 15 years ago actually with one thing in mind, replacing the satellite trucks.
Okay.
I think we managed to do that mostly because I think most of the satellite trucks today are actually hybrid trucks moving into IP based on cellular. But I think right now with 5G, that's definitely is going to take more and more presence in terms of replacing the conventional satellite truck that are not just costly, but also environmentally, those units provide a better solution for the environment than those satellite trucks.
True, a lot less gas.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sold. How much? How much to walk away with it right now?
I'm just give it to you right now, and that's about it. I mean, I'm so happy, so thrilled to be back at NAB and to present that for our customers and audiences. Really, the show is really surprising in terms of traffic that you see, and it seems like there is great anticipation for people, for the human touch, people to meet and greet each other, and that's been being great. And by the way, everything that we do here on the booth streamed live as well to our Facebook and YouTube, so we keep that momentum of streaming back for those who can afford or can't make it because of the obvious reasons still of the COVID.
Okay, great. And where can people watch that stream, or where can people learn more about your product?
Well, first visit our website as www.liveview.tv, or visit our YouTube channel or Facebook. Just type LiveView and you'll find both of them, and you can watch the stream live.
Okay, and we're here at booth number
N1019.
N1019. Hey, thanks so much for taking the time to talk with us.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
You guys hang out. We're going to have an interview with Blackmagic around 5:30. I'm Horacio Jones. I'm out, and I'm going to buy one of these. Cheers. Thank you.